there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Rodrigo. Foden.
Guardiola.
Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Gently done. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's through here. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola has it in a wide position. Foden. And here's Haaland. Turns and goes back. It's a goal kick. Tchouameni. Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Semenyo.
Guardiola.
Aim forwards. That is a great pick out. Kovacic. And he's certainly onside here. Plenty waiting in the middle. He's in! Can he finish? Semenyo! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Militao. On time, excellent interception.
Guardiola.
Foden. Rudiger. Valverde. Rudiger. Bellingham, now he's off and running. Mbappe! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Yehi. Kovacic. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Tchouameni. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva laid out towards the right wing. And it's Rodri. And here's Haaland. And he shoots!
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior trying to keep this in. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Ake. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias. Made up towards the front line. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Semenyo. Yehi. Vardiol. Kovacic.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Laid back in. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. Rodrigo. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Brilliantly cut out. Chance here to counter. Yehi. And it's played forward. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vinicius Junior. Valverde forwards and with intent. Now it's Bellingham!
That was venomous.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Foden. Foden stood his ground strongly. Kovacic. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to get it clear, and can he finish it? Tchouaméni, Rodrigo, Valverde, Rodri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. Valverde. Rudiger. First quarter of an hour gone. Rudiger shifted upfield. That's the keeper's ball. Semenyo. Ake. That's a look and plays it forward. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. And he's found a way. Haaland! Just swings wide.
Haaland, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo gently done. Well read, nice interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Can he latch on to this? Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Semenyo. Haaland, he's gone backward here. Rodrigo. Rudiger. And it's played forward. And here's Rodrigo. Out to the right. And that could set him on his way. out, no margin for error there at all. Semenyo. Now it's Foden. Gehi forwards and with intent. Ake. And here's Ake. Oh, nice touch. And it's Ake. That's very neat. And here's Semenyo. Bernardo Silva goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rudiger, aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbapp. Rodrigo spread out to the left. Ake. Semenyo. Gehi. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo. Eder Militao has played it long. Foden. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Bellingham, played out wide. Alexander-Arnold tries a shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Bellingham quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Aim forwards. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Foden. Guardiola. Oh, sweet feet. And that's been won straight back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have scored that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Rudiger. Eder Militao, gently done. Moved on forwards. And cuts out the supply. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Semenyo. Haaland. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Oh, good ball. Haaland!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland is offering a right smile there.
Valverde. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Rodri forwards and with intent. Semenyo. And he's heaved it away. Vinicius Junior. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ake, aim forwards. And that has been cleared. Foden. Great defending, strong and determined. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Valverde attempts a clearance. That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbapp. That's good play. Lovely, real chance! Ake gets it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Over to the left. He's free, he has got... Oh, shooting chance! And he's straight offside. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde shifted upfield. Ruben Dias tries to clear. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ruben Dias moved on forwards. Yehi. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni, gently done. That's a throw. Rodrigo, time to deliver. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Kovacic forwards and with intent. Guardiola. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior moved on forwards. Bellingham! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Rodri. Semenyo is making a foray down the right. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Foden. Proves too strong. Deftly away. And here's the chance to counter. Succumbs to the pressure. Bernardo Silva. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbapp. Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! Donnarumma herring after the ball here. So who's he picking out? Rodrigo. Decent chance! Kovacic. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rudiger makes the interception. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Rudiger aimed forwards. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Ruben Dias. Guardiola. That's really well manoeuvred. Kovacic. Foden. Guardiola. Played through for the wide man. Calmly anticipates. That is lovely. Guardiola. Bernardo Silva. Haaland!
to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Rudiger forwards and with intent. Kovacic producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Bernardo Silva, takes a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Rudiger. Valverde, delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's really well cleared. Have it back, and can go again. Semenyo. Gehi. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Kovacic. Kovacic shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Bellingham. We had better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save them up here, I know. And back to the keeper they go. Alexander-Arnold. He can run onto that. Bellingham! Ake, gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Kovacic played out to the left flank. And here's Foden. And Bernardo Silva! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Eder Militao, aim forwards. Kovacic. Kovacic. Now it's Foden. Played in by Foden. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Rodri. Mbappe. Bellingham. Rodrigo tries to dink it through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Vinicius Junior. Out towards the flank. The referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Chouameni, Rodrigo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Ake moved on forwards. And he thumps it clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Vardiol. Kovacic. Vardiol.
Foden.
Kovacic.
Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Vardiol. Now here's the delivery. Too much on that, it's gone out. Valverde. Rudiger shifted upfield. Valverde. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Ruben Dias can get it clear. Valverde head over towards the opposite flank. And here's Rodrigo. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's played it in low.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Oh, such a clever touch. Cleared away. Can he spark a counter here?
Kovacic.
Ruben Dias.
Vardiol.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rudiger cuts it out. Rodrigo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Foden. Foden drilled in low. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Tries to get it clear.
Vardiol. Kovacic.
That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat.
And it's Kovacic.
And here's Foden. Foden spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, can he find a finish? Ake. Bernardo Silva.
Vinicius Junior.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo.
Vinicius Junior.
Foden could move up a gear here. Now it's Bernardo Silva. That's tidy. Ake. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? That's an excellent interception. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Kovacic. Kovacic, that's an imaginative pass. Oh, it's come to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao.
Vinicius Junior.
Is onto it in a flash.
Kovacic. Vardiol.
Bernardo Silva.
Vardiol.
Foden does really well to win the ball there. Militao, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gehi.
Ruben Dias.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior.
And the shot's on. Valverde! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Kovacic. Moved on forwards. Now it's Foden. Foden. He's got away. Rudiger attempts a clearance. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Haaland. Bellingham is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Very nicely done. Bellingham turns and goes back. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Semenyo. Nice physical challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Semenyo wins the duel this time. What a throw in. Lovely feet. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kovacic. Vardiol aim forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Valverde. Chance!
Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Vardiol. Kovacic. Marmoush. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bernardo Silva. And the counter is on. Rodrigo. And it's been played for Mbappe! It's in! Into the lead once more. Mbappe, a mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ruben Dias, gently done. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Rodri. Vardiol. Marmoush. Well played, that has snuffed down the danger. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vardiol. Marmoush. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Semenyo. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. Bellingham. Kovacic do have a chance to counter here. Vicious ball here. He has a look out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Guardiola shifted upfield. Get a throw in. Nice interception, well timed. That's a fab... And the shot! Could be danger here. Vinicius Junior chooses to go back. And it's Valverde. Nice control. Good chance here! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tchouaméni, who's short. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. And claimed it back swiftly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Moved on forwards. Haaland. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And it's been taken short. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Semenyo. Guardiola. Kovacic. And that's in. A header! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vinicius Junior.
Out to the left it goes.
Semenyo makes the interception. Yehi. Kovacic.
And it's played forward.
That has been cut short.
Valverde.
Vinicius Junior.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played with finesse.
Goes for a shot!
Rodrigo forwards and with intent. Rodrigo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Kovacic.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Kovacic gently done. Chouameni.
Valverde.
Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Valverde. That's off target.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Oh, can he get onto this? Eder Militao. Rodrigo. And it's Bellingham.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. Kovacic. Rodri. Kovacic.
Vardiol. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
And here's Kovacic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Yehi gets across to intercept that. Vardiol shifted upfield. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior moved on forwards. Over to the left.
That's good play. Played into the middle.
Mbappe finds himself offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. Semenyo. Cuts out the pass.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rodri. And here's Bernardo Silva. Played out to the right. Ake. Cross goes in there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Mbapp. Aimed in towards the centre. Tries to get it clear. Gets it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's played forward. Rodrigo. Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior laid out to the left flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Haaland, now he's off and running.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Semenyo does really well to win the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodrigo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rudiger. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Haaland chasing after it. Valverde. Mendy shifted upfield, gets it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Eder Militao. Valverde. Mendy. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Mendy goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, that's nice. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's there to clear it. Rodri. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mbappe ploughing through the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Vardiol. And it's Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes. Played into space out wide. And Bernardo Silva!
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Yehi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Semenyo, and he's managed to get free.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or a sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Marmoush, he has found a way through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rodri. Vardiol, gently done. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, it's a delicate pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ake forwards and with intent. There will be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lovely feet. That's good defending, very good defending.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, they could break here. Rodri does really well there, strong defending. Semenyo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo. It's run loose here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ruben Diaz getting this one clear. It'll be a throw-in. Marmoush. Ruben Diaz.
Lewis. Semenyo looking to add to his goal. Yehi. Lewis.
Moved on forwards. Deep into stoppage time. Eder Militao. And it's played forward.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent.
Looking to break at pace.
It's really well manoeuvred. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Yehi. Lewis. Semenyo. Lewis.
Bernardo Silva. Out to the right.
And it's Lewis.
Semenyo looking to get on the end of this. Shot a goal! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Having turned the game on it, referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.